U.S. Which place in the U.S. do you enjoy the most out of all those states?
I think Virginia because that time I was young.
Yeah, yeah,
Young, enjoying,
yeah,
party, this, that.
yeah, yeah. That's fun when you have when you party. I feel like the older we get, the less crazy. Like I definitely don't party as
I know.
much, but we miss. I miss partying sometimes. You know,
Mhm.
it's nice once in a while.
Yeah, it's good. What's about yeah?
Yeah, it's not every day.
Mhm. Sometimes it's good to go take some stress out.
Yeah,
You know this country is crazy. You need to go out and take some stress.
yeah. Okay, I see. So you're on living. Yeah, so almost there. So what? Like, was America different than what you thought it would be when you moved here?
When I first moved here, America was America,
Yeah.
but not now.
So you're saying it used to be
Before it was
better?
like better, better, better,
Yeah.
better, better. Because that time when you working here, you can leave this job tomorrow you got another job, but not now.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And now when you where you work, you just stay there and
Yeah.
keep cool working.
Yeah. I know everything's so expensive now, I feel like. It's
Everything is
like,
hard. That's why where you work, if they treat you bad, still yeah. Because as you live there to have job, it's gonna
yeah.
be hard for you to get job again. It's
Yeah.
not like before. You can quit here. The next day you got job over there.
Mm,
But now no.
mm, yeah. But
Every year things change.
mm,
Every year things change.
yeah.
And America is changing every day.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Every day change.
I think artificial intelligence is definitely going to change a lot of things too, like the AI. I think that's going to be a big change for a lot of people.
It's a nice place to live.
I guess if you have money, then it's good.
I know, I know, I
The money runs everything here, I feel
know.
like.
Yeah, that's why they say money talk. Bullshit work. When you
Yeah.
get money, you live your life.
Yeah.
But trust me, some people have money, but they don't even, you know.
Yeah, they don't live, right? That's
Mm-mm,
true. Some people don't live.
mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Man, life is too short.
Yeah. Amen.
I know life is short.
Oh.
I think the next junction, you can enter here
Oh, cool. Whoa, what is this?
because it's like one.
Whoa. I've never been here.
Yeah.
It's pretty colorful.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do something down here.
Right here is fine.
Yeah, that's the place I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Nice
Yeah.
car. So where I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh,
This.
at West.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, once you get used to it.
I know. You got a nice car. It's
Thank you.
electric.
Huh?
Electric.
Yeah, electric. Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, cool. That was a nice lady. She's from Sierra Leone, which I knew nothing about. Yo, sorry. I don't know what happened with the volume, but the volume went out. So that lady was from Africa. She moved here. She lived in Arizona, all over the world. She lived in New York, New Jersey, and then Virginia. Hey, 3 likes. Let's go. Whoa, there's a lot more people here all of a sudden. That's cool. So for new people that are tuning in, I'm driving around, and then I just ask questions and introduce you to random people. And that lady, she has 3 kids. She loves being a mother. She has twin boys, and she said Arizona was really hot, which I agree. Arizona is really hot, and uh, means like 3 times until night. Let's go. Hey, 70. What's good, everyone? She loved the car. She said, really nice car. I know, I love my car too. So now it's interesting. Like, I noticed that most of the people I've driven on Lyft are black. I would say in India, a lot of Indians. So I think I've driven maybe 10 Indians and maybe 30 black people so far. And then I've driven a couple Asians before, a couple white people, but mostly black people. I guess this neighborhood is pretty heavily concentrated black people, I guess, where I live, or this like general vicinity of where I live. Interesting. Yeah, she was really nice. Uh, so my mom called me. I guess she is going to Mitsuwa, which is like this Japanese supermarket place, but it's really far. Yeah, and then I have to, and then I have family coming, or I have my in-laws coming over later. So, and I'm trying to make some money, so that's why. All right. So now we're in the town of North Brunswick. Near, I'm near like a Popeyes, which is like a fried chicken place. Where am I going? Okay, let's see who is next. So I'm near Livingston Ave, which is this where my CrossFit gym used to be. I went there for like 3 years. Should I get a job? Rohan, only you can answer that. Wait, so what do you, like, how does trading work? Because how do you, can you make a living or do you still live at home? Like how you're able to pay rent consistently? Do you make enough? Or is it a lot cheaper to live in India where you don't have to worry about like, paying rent? Oh, I got a ride. This person's name is Kristen and she lives in, all right, so let me see where this is. 11 Violet, 2.4 miles away, so that's 10 minutes. And where am I dropping her off? Oh, it doesn't say. All right, cool. Let's check this out. So it's asking me to take. Oh, interesting. Huh. Weird. The GPS. Turn left. If you were to get a job, what job would you get? I'm curious, my brother. Let me know. Where does this neighborhood take me? Oh, and then I go to the highway. I see. In a quarter of a mile, turn left on Newton Street. Man, the cool thing about this job is you get to explore the neighborhoods a lot more, so you really get to, like, I've never been to that place before. It's like super colorful supermarket trading. I mean, I guess there's traders that do it full time, right? And I'm sure they make pretty good money. But you do options trading, I think, right? So that's a little bit different from what I. Man, I got some good sleep, man. It was good. I feel like I've been sleeping a lot lately. That's good. I think my body is. I'm not sure if that means I'm like working myself really hard. I'm using my brain a lot more than I usually have. So that might be why I'm so tired. Oh no, little squirrels. Man, there's like squirrels always running around everywhere. Oh, yes to the options trading. Nice. What about everyone else who's watching? What's your profession? How old are you? Where do you live? And let me know if you guys have any questions about New Jersey, United States, New York City. Let me know. Hey, I got another like. Let's go. Woo-hoo. Selling gold on ETF IPO. Oh, interesting. So my youngest sister's boyfriend is he's a goldsmith, so he's like really into the jewelry business, so he's always looking at gold prices. What are your thoughts on gold prices? My mom's always asking me like, "Hey, should I buy gold?" And I'm just like, "I don't know, Mom. Why are you asking me?" But she's always like, "My friends are telling me I should buy gold," and I'm just like, "Dude, you're asking the wrong person. Like, how would I know anything about gold?" In my opinion, in the US, what a lot of people everyone's trying to sell catch speed wherever you see it. What does that mean? In my opinion, you have to diversify because you just never know. And I definitely think entrepreneurship is the way to go. And obviously in America, we love Yay, we got a like. Let's go. Thank you. In America, it seems like entrepreneurship is the thing to do here. What does catch speed whenever you see it mean? Oh, cool. Alright, so where am I at? Okay, I'm in Milltown right now. It's like a tiny little town, right nestled where they have good ice cream. The world of share market. Turn left on George's Road. Aw, thank you, my love. My beautiful wife just gave me a like. So the likes is Rohan, my wife, and then someone else. So only 3 people in the world like me right now. I crack myself up. So, I'm at this place right now. I don't know, have you guys ever heard of Trader Joe's? But I'm near Trader Joe's. It's this like farmers market type of vibe that people love, and they have like a cult following. They have like people like little sister. Oh, your friend's family is little sister. Rohan, you're hilarious, bro. Teach me something else about Indian culture. What else is interesting? You know what I'm curious about Indian culture? Like, why do a lot of like this is so mean that I'm doing. You know how like the head nod, like where you go, like it's like kind of like I'm curious, like how do you like I can't even do it. I don't know. Maybe I have to practice it, but I notice when I'm like on the trains, I notice a lot of like Indian people do like the head nod a lot. Is that is that just a sign of like I agree with you or I'm listening to you? Is it sort of just like I'm I'm like paying attention? Is that what that means? I see it a lot on the trains a lot when I'm in going to New York City. I see it. Oh. And then I'm also curious, do do mostly like when people move that there's nothing, everyone is forgetting their culture, just earn money. It's all about earning money, man. Money makes the world go round, I guess. It was there was an exercise I did in one of my coaching training programs where it was the whole weekend was about the topic of money and our relationship to money. And there was an exercise where you go out to random people on the street, you ask them for money, and just give randomly, just go up to people and just start giving them money, like people that like on the street. And that was super interesting. Like some people, it's a lot easier for them to give the money, and some people it's like a lot easier for them to ask for money. Which one is it for you guys? But that exercise was very confronting to a lot of people in that coaching training program when we did it back in 2018. Oh, I'm almost here. I wonder what Kristen will be like, but definitely will ask for permission before I record because my wife says that's what you're supposed to do, which she's a good person because of that. All right. So, oh man, it's beautiful. We're near this like, I mean, I think it closed down. This place, this bar that me and my friend used to go and get wings. Like they have really good wings. And we played this game called Shuffleboard. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Shuffleboard. It's kind of like bocce ball, but with like sand and like a puck. All right, so we're 1 minute away. Oh, here it is. Where am I? This is left. This is straight. Whoa, the lake. I guess it's been raining so much the lake is like overflowing. I feel bad. Well, don't feel bad. That means you're smart, man. You're a smart dude. I'm curious, Roham. Did you learn all of this from YouTube? Like, where do you go to learn how to trade? Or is that something that you picked up books, you listen to audiobooks? How do you get into that? And how would you recommend for people who want to get into that stuff? I wouldn't feel bad. It just means you're a smart dude. And is it easy that anyone can get into, or is it one of these skills that is like hard to like get good at, you know? All right, so we're here. All right, so I think I'm here.
The pickup will be on the left.
Arrive. So on the left. So house 11. Oh, there it is. So looks like this is the house. And then, all right, so let me park. And then I have to drop her off 1 Market Street. Oh, going to Camden? Wait, how far? Oh, sweet. This is cool. This is like actually like a decent ride. Camden. So I'm gonna make $47.20 on this one. Nice. That's kind of cool, actually. Love it. Okay. And then, yeah. If you take a course, you'll know what it is. The most thing is experience. Oh, I got another like. Thank you, whoever gave me a like. Let's see. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Cool. So guys, this is gonna be definitely a bit of a longer ride, but you'll get to know them on a more intimate level, which sometimes like the longer rides are nice. Hopefully they're friendly, or else or else I'm not gonna be able to live stream for a while. Cause yeah, this is definitely one of the longer rides. But that's good, right? Because you get to make money, so I'll take it. But when you drive to New York City, I think they pay better. But let's see. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I think the cool thing about today's age is like you have so much knowledge and so much out there, but I think sometimes we feel like sometimes people learn too much and they don't actually implement. I mean, I've been guilty of that where I'm taking all these courses. Yeah, I'll do that, babe. Let me put it as I'll just put, what do you call that? Turn ride, last ride, and then I'll go back up. So, yeah, I guess she's still getting ready. But yeah, experience, like there's no substitute for experience. Like, I mean, honestly, that's why a lot of people that have experience like make a lot of money, right? Like you could be a salesperson and you could demand like $200,000, $100,000, or sometimes like 150. Back in when the market was really hot, you can get a job that's $150,000 base, $150,000 commissions on target. If you, and those people are usually much older. They're like in their 50s or 40s or late 40s, and they had just so much experience, and they were able to leverage that to get a lot of good offers, you know. But nowadays, from what I hear, there's a lot of ageism. So they because you're demanding a higher salary, right? A lot of companies will want to hire someone who's much cheaper and then pay them less. So that's, I guess, sort of the pros and cons. Hello.
Thank you so
How are
much.
you?
Hi, Kristen. How are
Hey,
you?
hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. So, Camden, right?
Yes,
Okay,
Camden.
cool.
It's the Victor Building. It's
Oh, cool.
Thank you so very much.
Yes, oh yeah, I definitely want to get your permission first. So
Oh, sure.
I'm a I'm a YouTuber,
Oh my
and
goodness.
it
Okay.
and then so I
Awesome.
is that okay if we record or
Yeah, sure.
okay?
Why not?
Yes, I know this is like pretty random, but I want to just show people like it's
That's so cool.
you can make friends and with random people and just have like you never know who you're gonna meet. So I always try to show people like yeah, just what's possible and then just, you know, spread positivity out there in the world.
Oh, what a
So,
cool idea.
yeah.
Turn left.
So it sounds like you're okay with it.
Yes, absolutely. You
It looks like it's gonna be, you know, so we'll probably get to know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we'll have a good drive here. A good ride.
Nice, nice. So do you live here or you live over in Camden?
There is a door.
No, so I live here. My sister and I just
Turn right on
recently
Washington
moved
Avenue.
to Milltown, which
Ah,
has been like super kind of like random.
yeah.
But she goes to school in the city,
Oh, okay.
so it's like kind of like in between. It's like a good
Aw.
spot for her.
Quarters
Like,
of a mile.
Yeah.
Turn
so it
left
ended up
on
being
Ryder's Lane.
nice.
Oh, so you're all the way down there, but she goes all the way to New York City?
Yeah. So she is in a like an English lit PhD program.
Oh wow,
Um,
she's smart, yeah.
Yeah, she's very smart. I'm very proud of her. She goes in like 3 days a week, but she's always like working at home.
Yeah.
So it's also nice to have like a little bit of like a quiet
Yeah.
area for
Yeah,
that
because
too.
New York is crazy.
Yeah. Are you from around here? Or?
Yeah, I live in North Brunswick.
Okay.
like-
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty close by.
Yeah. New Brunswick and like North Brunswick is. So my sister went to Rutgers.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Yeah, I loved Rutgers. I thought it was a good time.
I loved Rutgers, and more than anything, I wanted
It's fun,
to
right?
go. I
Yeah.
wanted to go, and because my sister's 2 years older, and like I loved all her friends, I loved it. I went every weekend, and it was the year. So like I graduated in 2007.
Okay.
From high school,
Yeah.
and that was the year like the football team was really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, so we were there the same time. So
No way.
I was at Rutgers. I graduated in 11, but
Okay.
I did the 5-year plan because I partied too much at Rutgers.
Yeah. I just had your plan like for my reasons.
yeah, that's funny.
But no, Rutgers is so fun.
Oh, Rohan has a question for you. So
Oh,
this is a live stream. So I have
Oh,
people.
thanks, okay.
It's funny because a lot of people watch from India.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's a trader, like options trader.
Okay.
So he says he trades like gold and like ETFs and like stocks and stuff that I'm not as like well versed in. But he's like,
Take the ramp on the right.
and then sometimes he'll just have like random questions for for people.
Oh my gosh, like, this is so fun.
Yeah. It's funny. Like there's like a few regulars that will like often show up, and they're like, sometimes like we have some pretty deep conversations.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, to his question?
Yeah. Sometimes it takes, I guess. Rohan, you type slow, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
But yeah, so it's funny. So I end up learning a lot about India because like for whatever reason, there's like a lot of people from India that watch.
How cool. How
He's-
interesting, and like another way of
What
like,
is money? Huh? He asked, "What is money?" Explain. Wait, what?
what is money?
Is that a
Great
philosophical question?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I was like,
Trying to-
is he trying to trick us or something? That's funny.
Absolutely, we're going in that direction.
Yeah. I guess he likes money, so he talks about money a lot. I
Yeah,
think.
you know. sounds like he knows a good amount about money.
Yeah. Uh,
He teaches us some stuff about money.
yeah, seriously. I think we were just talking about money earlier, so I feel like money is like an expression of who you are, right? So some people like money is like an act of love, like if you want to treat your family or your friends, and so I just think money is just like
Thinking about like how I use money or how I think of money is like I want to earn. Thinking about earning money or making money is like important to me. The way that I do that because of course like where we are, how we live, and all that like it takes up so much of our lives.
yeah.
And it's part of the reason I eventually found becoming a social worker.
Oh, that's what you do?
That I recently got my degree, my master's in social work. I had a
Oh,
medical
cool.
issue. I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and so
Oh,
right before I graduated, so I had to take a little bit of a break.
yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. But everything's like getting better, and so that's like that is
That's good.
yeah. Of course that was like nerve wracking for a while, but
Yeah.
and then thinking about like using money, like I could truly, yeah, I would like without a doubt say like okay, there's a couple. This is making my mind go in a lot of directions.
Yeah.
But when I can, and if I can, the really only and main use of money that I think about or care about is how to use it in a way to like either like connect with people or like
Aw.
uh, either like join together with family, like go like travel, I don't know, just kind of like not even if it's about buying like necessities and stuff, it still is like okay, you're. I still think of it as like I think of a lot like everything kind of in like a if it's not family friend like a community type of way if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like how to use it to like further like let's say your career, but then thinking of that it's like right now how do people use money,
Yeah.
and that's a sad and disturbing kind of state that we eventually we're gonna get to, but we're in
Yeah.
where people can't afford like healthcare,
Yeah.
basic like necessities.
Yeah, it seems like everything's more expensive now than it used to be, right?
Everything's more expensive, and yeah, the way that we do not have like a very well, obviously like a very fair
System.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And of course, right now it's hard not to think about that when it comes to money. Like to think about like, oh, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, okay, I can take this ride with you, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But that's not the case for a ton of people. And even though I had medical issues, medical bills, and all that, I'm very lucky that I still have the ability to have any kind of money, and
Yeah.
it kind of just makes you like great question because it makes me think about like how to use that to
Mm,
give back or
yeah.
to help or to make some kind of contribution
Mm,
that's substantial or real.
yeah.
Real rather than like
Mm, yeah. I feel like, but you're doing the, like being a social worker, I'm sure you get to see a lot of, humanity, and you get to see like like you said, there's some people that don't have as many resources, and there's some people who are born into wealth, right? So it's like, it's very much unfair, I would say, right? Especially in America, but it's like that in a lot of countries too. I feel like where some people are just born into, more privilege, or some people born with just more connections, whatever it is, right?
it's pure luck.
Yeah,
And
it's like the genetic lottery, I guess you call it.
completely and it's interesting kind of that's a really great point because what I've started to notice, I guess maybe like just like growing up, really getting older,
Mm,
um, is that a lot of times, and it's understandable because you don't want to live life like this, but
yeah.
it's easier sometimes. It seems like for people to sort of assign some kind of that they did something to be born into money and time and like
Yeah.
like that that wouldn't happen to me because
Yeah.
but eventually we all will come to a point where you have to deal with something that you never expected.
Yeah.
And it might not be, and maybe like they lose on their mind or something, and realize that it's not always just because you're a special person that you're born in a certain way.
Yeah, I know it is foolish to think that. Yeah, I mean, I think people who are lucky, like born with a genetic lottery, like I think, I mean, it's hard to acknowledge that, right? It's like almost like, oh, like no, I worked hard to get my money, But there is some element to luck, right? It's like some people are just born with like resources, like whether their parents went to Harvard or Princeton or whatever, right? Like there's so much of it is luck, and like maybe there's like, yes, there's some that's like hardworking, but you can't. It's hard to ignore that. Yeah, like it is luck too, right? It's like timing, like like maybe your family like had like whatever it is, like they owned a bunch of businesses or something. Like there's definitely some element of luck with help. Yeah.
And that's that's a really great point. Like that even if your like parents, or even if it's like you're born into like some kind of like a legacy type of thing, like
yeah,
your like
trust fund.
exactly.
Yeah.
But also there is something to it that that it doesn't mean that everyone who comes into a certain amount of wealth or something like that. Like a lot of the times, the story of how they got of them getting there is incredible, and it's not. It shouldn't just be like written off.
Right.
As like, oh, okay. Well, you went here and so you must have this, and this. A lot of times it's true, but a lot of times there are really incredible stories that sort of you wouldn't have any idea about if you kind of like snubbed your nose at it. So
that's true. It's both sides. Yeah.
Yeah. So I see myself doing a little bit of both.
Yeah, I do think. I mean, even if it's like their grandparents were the ones that really worked hard, right? It's like it's like their grandparents really put in the effort, and then I think they also have a lot of discipline, or they I'm sure they sacrificed a lot at some point, right? So it's usually most people, they because I think it's like, yes, some people are self-made, yeah, some people, but I think there's a lot more self-made people, just because like at some point someone had to do something to gain that wealth, right? For the most part, right? I would say that's the case.
Yeah, and um, thinking about like say like when or for a lot of people like when your grandparents like or for me like when my grandparents came to this country or great grandparents and grandparents came to this country and what opportunities they had then and like what they made of it and then like what my what their children made of it.
Yeah.
And even some of that is like a little bit is luck. It's like where you ended up.
Oh, it won't. Okay, I had to turn on because they have auto steer, but
Okay.
I had to turn it on.
I think you saw as I was getting in. I was like, I don't know how to use a Tesla.
Yeah, it's different.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice car. Like it's so they gave us a month of auto drive for free, but
Okay.
now the month just ran out. But it was cool. Like the car was able to drive like 100% by itself.
So like truly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Now okay, so now did you do that? Like
Yeah,
or
I
did
did
you
it.
find yourself?
It was cool. Yeah, it was nice. Like especially like driving. Like if it's like longer drives, like this is like chill, right?
Mhm.
So it would have been nice for like stuff like this because it's like a little bit more relaxing.
Yes.
But when it's like crazy and there's like a lot of cars, like and then you have to merge, then I don't like it because it takes forever to
Oh.
because it wants to be safe, you know. Whereas like for me, I'll be like, yeah, like I'll just go and I'll just floor it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wants to be safe. You're like,
Yeah. Whereas like I'm just like, yeah, like because this car has good acceleration, so like technically it can merge like really quickly, but I'm sure for lawsuits, like it doesn't want to like risk it, you know.
Of course, because also like
So it drives safer
One
than
time.
how I drive, basically.
I didn't think about that. How I can't imagine how weird and
It's weird though. Yeah,
unnerving
it's weird.
like unnerving like that. But like, has it never merged? Or like,
Yeah, it is crazy. It is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Oh, Rohan says you're very intelligent.
Oh my goodness, that's so fine. Thank you, Ron. As are you. It sounds like.
Yeah. He's intelligent. He's a jokester. He's always messing with me. He's always like, he calls me emotional David. Because sometimes I'll just talk about deep stuff and I'll be like crying, and he's like, bro, like you're crying, like what's going on?
Oh, he's like making fun of you.
Yeah, but in a loving way.
Yes, of course.
And
That's
it,
so sweet.
and it's funny. He calls my wife little sister because he's like in India. We always call like the spouses of our friends like little sister. Like that's like kind of like.
Oh my.
And I was like, oh, that's nice. So he calls her
Oh,
little sister. Yeah.
how? I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm like,
Interesting,
that's
like-
cute.
Heartwarming.
Yeah, it's like more, I guess, family oriented, or it seems like more community focused.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we wouldn't. I mean, I don't call my friends like spouses little sister, right? It's like I don't know. That would be kind of weird. I think.
Yeah, I don't know what they would think of me.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just not. It's not
Yeah.
like what we're used to. But it's so that's it. That really is like that. I really like that.
Oh, so funny enough, I grew up in Cherry Hill actually, like when I was younger.
Did
Yeah, I went to Cherry Hill West.
I grew up in Haddonfield?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I mean, I absolutely did, and it was like wonderful, like wonderful opportunity. All that.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a, as I'm sure you've heard, a bubble.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I didn't want to say it out loud, but
No,
yeah.
please do. I have so much
yeah.
to say about it.
You mean bubble as in like it's very like white, or like what do you mean by that?
Almost all white.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like, yeah.
And
That's funny.
apparently, I haven't really like gone back to
Uh,
the area so much.
oh, okay.
Uh, but apparently it has kind of like even the smaller um, houses have been like knocked down
Oh.
to build even bigger. So it's like
Uh,
I'm not sure exactly what the people are like, what the school's exactly like, but
yeah.
to me it's like it's such a shame.
Yeah. So you're saying upper class than it used to be?
Yeah, if you ever like just be like right next door, obviously. There, at least when I was there, and there was like a ongoing. This was like ongoing. That it's kind of like it's Haddonfield, and if you're from another town, kind of like you have to prove yourself to come.
Oh.
And it's
Okay. Huh.
it like that, like sort of like
Elitist type of. Yeah.
yeah, and it's not like I don't necessarily mean that I ever like I have some amazing friends that I still have, and
Yeah.
it's not necessarily people are all like horrible and like and
It's
rude
just
or-
what you know, right? What you grew up with. So it just becomes like what everyone else is doing, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, and I guess it is a little bit of like, you know, we're comfortable with the way we live, and are a little maybe even a little like afraid of having that kind of like hostile a little around, you know, having to and it's such a shame. But you said Cherry Hill West.
Yeah, I went to West. I lived in do you know where like the Nissan dealership is on Route 38?
Yes.
Yeah. So I lived like in that apartment complex, like right next to the dealership, where it's like basically our balcony was like facing the dealership.
Oh goodness, okay.
Yeah, so it's like super close, and then so I walked to the Cherry Hill Mall a lot, and
Cherry Hill Mall. Apparently, it is not so good anymore.
Oh really?
Or like going down.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, so I used to hang out at the mall a lot. I think it was always kind of like a little ghetto, I would say. I'm not gonna lie, you know, but I get it.
Used to steal I remember.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Limited to or like.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
No, not me. I was taking pictures in like that bad. Well,
epilepsies.
A bad seizure at that. So like,
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Thank you so much. That's so kind.
Is that random like that or is that genetics? Like how I guess how does that even happen?
Well, so I actually didn't even know until a few years ago that I've ever had a seizure.
Oh wow.
And this time around, I had told the status of epilepticus, and it just means that you're having. So after 3 minutes, it's a
oh my god.
It's a life and death medical emergency.
Oh wow.
3 or 5.
Oh my god.
And I think I was out for maybe I'm gonna go. I want to say more, but I'm gonna say 12 hours.
Wait, what? Oh my god, that's scary.
I mean, the whole thing, the violence of it, I guess.
Oh my god.
You see that.
But when was this recent or?
It was actually I think by now it was about 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So it's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But
wow.
I wasn't totally positive about if it was really sort of a waiting game of okay, like is this gonna get better or worse? Is this gonna be a like a tumor that grows or benign
Yeah.
type of thing, and it could be a lot of things. But luckily, around the country, like all New Jersey's like one of the last states, but over the past, I think, year or two years, like very very recent, a lot of research or maybe data data has come out that seems to be like really pushing for epilepsy like awareness.
Yeah.
There really isn't people don't know much about it, and it really is like a waiting game to figure out.
Wow.
But this time around, at least they found out that there is a genetic cause.
Wow.
If there is a chance that if they had been able to, so I had a lot of signs growing up, but just because of my situation growing up, were people tried to address them. Like teachers noticed it and alerted someone, but nothing ever really came of it. But I was having what I now know are seizures with your eyes. So my eyes were starting to detach.
Oh no.
And if I kept, but though that's something that you can train yourself to stop a little bit, and I could let myself do it now if I could feel it.
Wow.
But I was also like sleepwalking and these other like
whoa.
kind of yeah.
Wow.
It was just like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like for really long periods, like.
And
whoa.
like kind of pretty funny stories too.
What?
Like, but when I was little, I tried to leave the house and I
oh my
put
god.
my bag on and everything.
What?
Yeah.
That's why. That's kind of funny but scary, right?
Well, I mean, my mom, was, I don't know how she knew how. Well, she was. I'm not sure if I'm like fake remembering, but I think I am remembering a little tiny bit of like her guiding me up the stairs. But the way that she talked to me and was just like very calm and like nothing was going on, so I wasn't scared or anything.
Oh, okay.
So she really did a great job, like not knowing what to do and being like, what are you doing?
That's cool.
Yeah. But a lot of times, people didn't see, except other times.
So Rohan says you talk like you would be working like in an HR department.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean, Rohan? he always has the funniest comments. Like sometimes I'm like, what is he trying to say?
I like it.
Yeah.
Ron, should I be working in an HR?
I could see it because like you're very like thoughtful and polite maybe. So maybe like the way you speak, it's almost like it's like you're probably good at resolving conflicts and like you know what I mean, like you'd be a good mediator.
Oh,
that's how I'm interpreting it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also maybe with my with training and
yeah, like you're probably good at like sensitivity training and like stuff like that. Like
I hope so. I hope to get better.
Yeah. Man, that's wild. I feel like I'm learning so much about epilepsies and stuff.
Me too.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to, right? It's like
no, but it is confusing and
yeah, it's like unknown. I feel like there's just not a lot of research. At least I don't think it doesn't seem like everyday common knowledge, you know.
No, it's not, and it has like a lot of stigma to it.
I see.
And it's nice that I wish this is horrible that I can't remember the name right now.
Yeah.
There's he's in high school, I believe, or like about to graduate, or he's either junior or senior in New Jersey, and seems to be like really like I want to say his name is Paul, and I should look it up, but I'm scared my phone will die.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's like Paul's Warriors.
Oh,
it just
okay.
and he's connecting with important political figures like community
Oh,
leaders,
that's
things like that.
good.
Getting things done in schools to educate about
Oh, that's so good.
seizure recognition and things, and
Yeah.
and I be like doing what I would like to do. I have been thinking about and looking into that a lot, and thinking like how wonderful that would be to kind of like connect with, or try to see if like what kind of kind of help would be needed, or like useful.
Yeah.
Even now as like as like a even to just like volunteer or
Aw.
something to
Yeah.
get kind of back
That's-
in like through the social work,
Yeah.
and be connecting with people and be making kind a difference that I would really like to make,
Aw.
in a way that
It's very purposeful. Yeah.
I've realized I think I need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have purpose, because then I think there's something greater than yourself, and when you're part of a bigger mission, like it's like when you wake up on Monday mornings, like there's a lot more to look forward to, right?
Yes, and it's also it's a really
Aw.
what I was doing is a really, unfortunately, like of course social services are so needed by so many
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that therapists, social work, like counselors of all kinds, and you know what, everyone who I was like had the pleasure of like learning from, and really I was mainly interning, so my workload and caseload, my hours were, it was almost like, okay, if I didn't have epilepsy, I might have burned out in a different way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
But it also makes me think, you know, okay, so you want to help people. If you really want to, for me, then I have to kind of like, I have to think about it in the way of, okay, I can push myself, I can stay up all night, all the time, get up all the time, do as much as I can, always kind of ignore myself, and then be out for how many years?
Yeah.
Or I can scale it back, which might be hard,
More sustainable.
and actually continue and make a significant difference. One of the things that I worried about was, you know, luckily I was sort of wrapping up with the clients that I had, but it was, you know, feeling like I sort of, it felt like I abandoned them, and even though it wasn't like that, but that was just something that stuck with me of helping really populations that I really care about, that really need someone, and to not even to not show up for a session feels like it was difficult to need to come to terms with, and luckily, like the good part of that is it made me think a lot about how to be better, how to do better, why you have to take care of yourself.
That's good.
Um,
A quick comment. Rohan said, "Ma'am, unleash your inner talent and you'll earn a lot of money."
Thank you. I
Yeah.
hope so. At least you're in your talent. Is that what you?
Yeah, inner talent.
Oh, inner talent. How nice.
Yeah, that's a nice comment.
Yeah. So wait, how long have you been doing this, and like how like do you get a lot of new people?
Yeah, you do get some like
Okay.
very loyal, like, cause I guess people, they feel like almost like they're like invested in your journey,
Yes,
and then
amazing.
they just like meeting like a lot of interesting people. Like I learned, like we're learning so much about like epilepsy, right? So there was a guy similarly who, I don't know if similarly is the right word, but
No.
he had had a kidney transplant that was like unfortunate. Well, what happened was there was a 20-year-old kid who died, who I guess he ended up getting his organs, but so he's very thankful because he was on like the wait list for a while. So
Yeah.
he ended up starting like a whole foundation and just like educating people about like the tra- the donate
Organ donation.
yeah, organ donation industry. So he made it like a mission to like educate schools and, like you said, work with educators, and like that was cool because I didn't know about any of this stuff. So he was just educating me and like everyone who else was listening, or people that were listening afterwards, like just about that industry, and like he made it his purpose and mission. And so now he does a lot of that, and he goes on like radio and he speaks about it to just to get more people interested in organ donation. And like how like and then he said now it's even more advanced, where not only do you donate your organs, but the skin grafts end up helping like hundreds of people. Like each time that happens, like they can use the skin for 100 plus different people. So I was like, whoa, like that's so cool. So yeah, so I just love like meeting people, just learning about these things that I would otherwise like know nothing about. So
How incredible. And also what an incredible way to like to combine like your work I don't know if you work for different companies too, but like
yeah, this is more like just on the side, but I do like life coaching and stuff like that. So
you do.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you get into that?
I think like, so I grew up, so I was born in Camden, so like
You were in, okay.
yeah, so like we grew up pretty poor, so I just didn't have like a lot of confidence. Like to your point, like when you go up in Cherry Hill, you're surrounded by like more fluent people, right? So I just was very like self-conscious, and like had free lunch and reduced lunch, and so I just didn't have a lot of confidence growing up. So
Yeah.
so I would share a lot about it openly, and I guess I became like an influencer where people would just like message me and be like, "Oh wow, like what you wrote about, what you said really resonated with me, and like some of my insecurities and stuff." So I think I naturally, organically, it just grew, and then I ended up having like a pretty big following. So I make a lot of courses and around like a lot that stuff, like around like imposter syndrome and self-criticism, and like how to love yourself more, and like those types of topics. So
How, first of all, the bravery and strength, honestly, it must, I really commend you for doing that.
Aw.
I mean, I grew up with a sort of similar situation.
Yeah.
Just very much very different from a lot of my classmates.
Yeah.
My situation, and I was very very quiet and embarrassed about it, and felt really different.
Yeah.
And not until um, not until high school did I start to, I guess, maybe even get a little bit of the confidence to start to do things like with amazing, like strong, confident, who like seemed to like share the same values. Like they push me to
Hmm.
do things like we started, not started, but all just sort of like demanded that
Ah.
we had like, and we would just stay for way longer than we need to. But with I don't know if she was necessarily like a guidance counselor, but
Hmm.
it turned into, there was a group for students with, I believe it started with if you had divorced parents, and
Ah.
then it just grew. And we would invite people
Aw.
in and
Huh.
from school who were new or who had different things going on, and and that was the most like connecting thing, and I didn't think I was going to be brave enough to say a word.
Hmm.
But for you to take that experience, go write about it, put that like vulnerability out there
Aw.
in hopes of it, I don't know what it in initially, but you know, I would think like in hopes of maybe like freeing yourself a little bit, but also
Yeah, very true. Yeah, it was very cathartic.
that's amazing.
It's been very cathartic, yeah.
Yeah, and then and then posting, but was it difficult at all to post it, or how did that
I mean,
feel?
it definitely is, right? It's like, and then it's crazy because like, I don't know if crazy is the right word, but like, um, the more I guess I'm becoming more visible because I'm like speaking on podcasts every day now, like getting interviewed and publishing books about it. So I'm becoming like a lot more public.
That's
So
incredible.
but it is scary to your point, right? Because you come in like I have good intentions, but sometimes people will have like criticism, I guess, and like I guess the more public you are, like the more I guess I sometimes I'm like a very sensitive person, so I'll relate to it as like feedback that's like negative, but sometimes people are just genuinely trying to give me helpful feedback, you know?
I
Yeah.
I completely understand that feeling, and sometimes it's just like you just have
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's like I'm trying to do good things, and then like, cause I'll talk a lot about how therapy. Like I've tried like a lot of different therapy and a lot of different. I've hired like a lot of different coaches, and I've done a lot of different like healing modalities like men's retreats and stuff like that, and then yeah, and then I'll just talk openly about it. But then there's always like a handful of people that will have to say something, and I'm just like, oh God, like that's not what I was going for, you know. But I tend, and then I forget about the hundreds of other positive comments I get, right? But it's just like that one comment. It's like hard for you to, at least for me to like not listen to it. And I'm like, oh, should I have said it? Should I have been more like, you know what I mean? Like there's just like times where you just question like, oh, maybe there's a better way I could have delivered that. So I don't know. It's just sometimes there's like a lot of self doubt.
Of course, and obviously you're a sensitive, caring, thoughtful person to each
Yeah.
and so and I think it's also just human for that
Yeah.
for those kind of comments to be the ones that stick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for you to recognize it and remember that there are all these other comments that are saying positive
Ooh.
things, and also that, you know what, to give people the benefit of the doubt, like
Yeah.
maybe you didn't mean it that way.
Right.
Even that is
So
that's
so
incredible.
Rohan said, I see a successful woman in you,
Oh,
and you have the ability to build a big business like Barbara Corcoran.
thank you.
You know,
Oh,
she's a Shark Tank lady.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
Shark Tank.
yeah. Oh, that's very kind of
That
you,
is
Rohan.
so kind.
That's awesome.
That is really, really
Yeah, that's a
kind
really nice
and
comment.
really encouraging.
Yeah,
That is really, really kind. That
yeah,
really is. Oh, it sounds like you also have attracted your people. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have good people that will show up and that are like very. So he unfortunately has. Oh, I don't know if now's the right time to tell us, Rohan, but his he said do it with the muscle emoji.
Yeah, we got you, Ryan.
So unfortunately, I think his father passed away, and he said he was there to witness it. So yeah, he was.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to share about it, but he dropped that bomb in it, and then I had to go because I had another meeting. But yeah,
Oh goodness.
I know. And I was like, wait, what? And then I had to go, and I was like, oh no, I have 1 o'clock meeting. Sorry. And then, but he's like a frequent, so I was like, it's about. I'm
And-
sure eventually he would tell us. And I don't
Yeah.
know how soon it was, but it seemed like a very sensitive, obviously like a very
A-
traumatic moment for him. Yeah.
Absolutely, and not my I lost my father suddenly.
Oh.
Not didn't witness it, but also then ha- I guess now about maybe 6 years ago, I think.
Oh wow.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
I witnessed my partner's death, and so
Oh, God.
I cannot. I don't know Rohan's experience, and wouldn't claim to that mine's the same or anything, but
Mm.
I understand that
Mm. Oh man.
can be, and whatever you choose to share or not share.
Yeah.
But that's also
He's just said it's been hard for him to sleep. Like he's sleeping like sometimes I'll live stream, because like India right now it's like almost I think midnight for them. But I'll be streaming sometimes at nighttime, and then he'll still be up. He'll be like, yeah, it's like 3:41 a.m. And he's like, but I haven't been sleeping well because of that. And I was like, oh wow.
Of course,
Yeah.
I understand that completely. That is it. That is such a incredibly difficult thing to do, to get your body to. I mean, it's scary. It's scary to fall asleep sometimes. Or what I found when I'm in that kind of situation.
Oh, he said God will not come to help you. So instead of that, he created parents, mother and father. Oh, that's pretty profound, man. I never thought of it that way. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But look at that also, like, he can always come here.
Yeah, that's why at night
Yeah.
he does come here. He does see, like I've been doing it pretty regular, so I
That,
see him like pretty frequently.
that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And after or whatever, I would love to get your.
Oh yeah, let's stay in touch.
Yes.
Yep.
And hey, since I've been on epilepsy medication, my
Yeah.
sleep's been totally off too. So,
Oh no.
So we can be on at the same time.
Oh yeah. If you want to add, which platform do you use like the most? Would you say?
What do you mean?
Like yeah. So I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, any like whatever you prefer.
Oh, okay. So, well, I have to get back my. This is. All right, I'm gonna do it today. Whatever it is, will you pay for YouTube? Because I can't stand it anymore. I let.
Oh,
I let
really?
this lapse, yeah.
Oh.
But Instagram the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to add me, it's just my name, Davidson Hang. Davidson is one word, and then my last name is Hang, Hang. I have like 3 Instagrams, but they all work.
Wait, let me get. I have. This only because this is not. I have like 3 phones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I got one. This one doesn't work properly. Never was set up. So then I got a new one, but this one now only connects to certain things.
Yeah.
Whole
That's
big,
funny.
Whole big thing. But I have to grab my phone with my correct.
So the running joke is Rohan always thinks I'm a drug dealer. He's like, because he's like, that's why you're driving around all the time. So he always calls me drug, and then he's always like, you have brand new phone, you have like an Apple Watch, you have a Tesla. He's like, you must be a drug dealer. I'm like, come on, bro. I know. So literally every day he always jokes. He's like, oh, like where are you going to do your drug deals today? And I'm like, bro, you're gonna get me canceled from like social media. But it's funny though. Like I'm always like dying. I'm like, this guy. He always makes me laugh.
I love that he is so interactive.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, it's funny.
it's amazing. It's amazing. How cool is that too? That that's really is awesome. Like to connect people all over the world,
Yeah.
and also, hey, like how
He's laughing. You put the laughing crying emoji.
but see, like we're laughing about the same thing, like
Yeah,
laughing together, and in like right now, you can't always connect with people in the ways that
yeah. Today, yeah, it does feel like people are like don't like talking to strangers, you know, like it's
yeah,
very much like people are more to themselves now, I would
yeah,
say. Yeah.
very very much so, and but also even on using like social media and things,
Yeah.
it is not always like
Yeah.
people will really like connect with people they don't know,
Right.
or sometimes just use it to like
Or sometimes it's like surface level. Like we're getting pretty deep here, I would say, right? But most
yes,
people, I would say it's like more surface, like, hey, look at the fancy, cool, like, new, whatever I have, and like not always like having more vulnerable conversations, you know?
very 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 much so, and that's one of the kind of things that I've been like unsure about with like if I want to how I want to go back to like my social media,
Yeah, I know.
and how to use it,
Yeah. It could be, it, it can be very, depending on who we follow, it can be disempowering, or sometimes there's envy or jealousy, you know? Yeah.
yeah, I I've had I've had kind of like interactions
Hmm.
that are disheartening.
You talking
Um,
about dating or
um, well, sort of like well, yeah, like after my partner died, just kind of like ru- rumors
oh wow.
and finding out like that people are have an agenda
Hmm.
when they're talking to you, and that
Yeah.
then kind of like screenshots show up or stories show up,
Oh my God.
and and it's upsetting, and it's upsetting for a while to find that out, but it
Yeah.
also is
Aw,
such a
he said
growth.
sorry. Rohan said sorry.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you. And
Yeah.
we all go through that.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, that's
really
true.
do recognize that
Yeah, but still, especially during like a very sensitive part in your life, like that's you would think people would be more understanding or compassionate or something. It's crazy.
that's that's really kind to say. And I am really lucky to have found the people that I have found who have just been amazing friends,
Hmm.
ama- amazing people to get to know, like
Hmm.
to get to like connect to like their humanity,
Yeah.
and then like build friendships or relationships like from there.
Hmm.
And it is also a reminder that like there's not always going to be every single person who will be always the best for you, and that
Hmm.
doesn't mean they're bad, doesn't
Hmm.
mean that they're toxic in general or anything,
Hmm.
maybe to you at that time,
Hmm. Yeah.
and to not. I I think I sometimes might have like maybe been a bit naive um
Oh, I see.
in that way.
Hmm.
Um,
Hi, Akram. I guess someone else just joined us.
eh,
Name Akram. Yeah.
oh, I,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. What is your?
Oh, is this my name? Davidson Hang. Davidson, David Son, and then Hang. Oh, so that I lived in that building right there on the left. That's where I live, like where I grew up.
Stop it! Oh my yes!
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my goodness!
yeah, yeah. So that's where my childhood was.
How? How does it feel? Or do you
I do
go back
pass
to?
by pretty often because
Okay, okay.
my mom lives in Pennsauken.
Oh, okay.
So
How
yeah, so
nice.
I'm here like maybe every other week usually.
Oh, how
Yeah, but
nice.
funny enough, we're actually gonna pass right by her place.
That
Kind
is
of,
so funny.
yeah.
And I like this is exactly yeah. And that
Oh, so
that mom,
Rohan
that
dropping
mom.
some. Oh my God, what is going on? Okay, I'm sorry, dude. Um, so he said, all of our people who have gone to this world have only one wish, is that we all come and grow. Oh, that's profound. That's pretty
Yeah,
deep.
that we all come and grow.
Yeah. Huh.
I I I love that.
Yeah.
Also, it's not like it's not like come and go, come and go. I
Right.
like that.
Huh.
And it is like if you I don't know. I kind of think sometimes like if you really if you
Oh,
really
were
try
you
to
able to find me or?
yes.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
cool.
but
I have three.
I got the wrong, but I still can't find the right phone. So
Oh.
I just wrote in my notes.
Oh, okay, okay.
um,
Yeah.
uh, but to really like give it your all and kind of like things are scary, but I'm gonna try them anyway, or
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
gonna come with a little bit of suffering and a little
Mm.
bit of sun and life
Aw.
is in general too,
It's deep, yeah.
and to find the courage, which is very difficult. So I don't
Mm.
fault people who either take a different route or need or like find their own way or
Mm.
of course I don't I can't fault someone who doesn't
Mm.
ever get help either.
Yeah.
It is incredibly difficult and it's not
Mm.
you can't know why but but I just I can't help but be grateful
Aw.
for
Mm.
for that kind of suffering. I mean,
Wow. Pretty profound, yeah.
I
Compassion, I feel like.
oh, thank you. It just I I would never have made the tough decisions that really align or feel like they fit with me if I hadn't kind of had to push for it and
Mm.
I don't want to go back and do it again.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, exactly.
but it can be
Mm.
it can it can it can you can it can reveal character in a lot of different ways sometimes but
Mm.
um I think no matter what it reveals as long as you notice it and hopefully like a positive thing for yourself and for the people around you
Mm.
then you can make some tweaks and not judge yourself so
Mm.
harshly
Yeah.
which is also terribly difficult as well but
Yeah, yeah. We're always our own worst critic, I feel like.
of course of course
Yeah.
Of course, you're so right. Now,
So that's where my mom lives.
oh my goodness!
Yeah, oh, right there, that one. Right there.
Wow!
Yeah, yeah, that's funny, right?
Yes!
Yeah, so I'm here, like, sometimes.
Yes!
Oh,
Wow.
Rohan said, ma'am, you just stay happy, always so that he remains happy wherever he is. Oh, whoa, okay, okay. Oh, he's referring to the partner, right? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
that is so kind. And
Yeah.
and really good reminder and
Mm,
and very true, very and a nice thing to keep to like hold with you.
yeah.
That's beautiful and really really nice. And yeah, what a beautiful community you've created. Truly.
Yeah. A lot of nice people. And
Yeah.
it's cool because like a lot of people that end up driving will also come back too. So I'll see people that I've driven and like
Yes,
yeah.
I
So that part's cool too.
will. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if we can ever find a phone.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. I know. Oh,
There was a guy who it was funny, bro. There was a guy who was like, a black guy, and he was dressed like kind of like a hip hop rapper, and then Rohan's like, I think that guy's a rapper, and I'm like, is it racist for me to like ask you if you're a rapper? And he's like, yeah, I do
yeah.
make music, and then I dropped him off at work because he was doing that, and then in his full time, or I guess he was working at McDonald's as a security guard, and then. So he was like tuning in because I was driving like a lot of other people, and then he had all these interesting questions, and it was really cool. So it is cool. Sometimes you'll like meet people, and then they'll like, log in. They're like, "Oh yeah, you drove me like a while, like a month ago," and I'm like, "Oh cool."
Yes. And like, whoa, to pick up on that he made music.
Yeah. I was like, is this racist for me? Like, Rohan thinks you're a rapper. He's like, yeah, I do.
That
And it,
is
and then we were
amazing.
listening to his music actually, like on Spotify while I was driving other people around. So that was
Oh,
funny.
that's so cool.
Yeah, and it was really good actually. He was pretty talented.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So that was funny.
That's also that is a hilariously genuine and like kind question to ask.
Yeah.
And the way you asked.
Well,
it,
his
too.
style was like really unique. Like it was like definitely very like colorful and like it was very fashionable actually. So I was like, okay. I was like, that could
He
be a
was
safe.
branding maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he was definitely like dressed apart.
That's awesome. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Wait. So I got.
I got three. Yeah, I got three accounts.
Okay. I love it. I love
It's
it.
David. There's like Davidson Hang, official. Oh, Davidson Hang official Davidson Hang, and then Mr. Change Your Life.
Okay.
Oh, he's like. She said, very happy. She said you're very happy now.
Oh.
He's so funny. Rohan, you're hilarious, bro. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. Even though sometimes he does say things where I'm like, I probably shouldn't be asking them that question. Like sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm not trying to like get canceled,
Have you ever got or like I don't know how you do or,
No, I haven't yet. But if he keeps calling me a drug dealer, I feel like they might like artificial intelligence might be like, hey, like let's flag this guy. Oh yeah, it's funny.
Alright, so
Oh, we're almost there. So yeah, no, I'm glad we had like a really deep conversation. This is like
Yes,
definitely profound.
I really am so excited to I don't mean
Oh, crap.
invitation.
Oops,
But okay, I can still find it.
just made it.
So
Did you find it?
well so I don't have internet connection.
Oh.
Okay, so what is it? I'm so sorry about this so many times.
Maybe I can just add you on mine. Is that easier?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can just type it.
Oh,
wow.
yeah, that's perfect.
Oh man, the phone is like burning. Let me see.
Oh wait, I know
I
mine
don't
does
know
that
why.
too, and then okay. Yeah, see mine won't.
Okay, here you go. Maybe it's easier if you type it. Oh, here you go.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Let me make sure I have it right.
Oh, cool. I haven't been
I'm so excited for this.
haven't been here in a while. I think last time I was here. Oh, Black Lives Matter Boulevard. Whoa, that's cool. That must be new.
I would love to, but I would love to tell you, like, do you remember what like this area used to be? Like,
Oh yeah, a lot different.
okay, so
yeah.
that is mine.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice. Whoa, cool. I like that photo.
I need to up my game. I like deleted all of my photos and I was like,
I know. I feel like people do that sometimes.
I
Yeah.
know, I know. I did it like on a whim of like start fresh, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, no, I want them back up. I'm so excited.
Verhan's so funny. He said, "Ma'am, if you feed any animal right now, you feel very happy." And then like cat emoji.
You know what? I'm going to go see a little kitty right now.
Oh,
And
perfect. Oh my
you know
God.
what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna feed
Verhan's,
that-
you're
I'm
like a
gonna feed that
psychic,
guy.
bro. That's so funny.
That is so adorable.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You have the view of the city. That's pretty dope.
Oh,
Oh, the Victor. I see it.
Mhm.
So is this the entrance or? Oh, like right here.
Yes. And remember, yours perfect.
That's fine. Okay, cool.
Yes. Thank you so
Nice.
so,
Yeah.
much.
So nice meeting you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you too. Really, really, really great. Like, I'm so happy
Yeah.
to meet you. I can't wait to check out all of your stuff.
Aw, thank you so much.
And truly, thank you for like an awesome
Yeah, thank
ride.
you. Yeah, thank you. I learned a lot. Hopefully, everyone watching learned a lot as well.
And it was nice to meet all of you.
Aw.
And take care, Ron. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. And I also.
Oh yeah, you just press that thingy. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And then you can just push out. I think. Oh wait, push it. Do it at the same time. There you go. No, you're not the only one. Everyone. Yeah. That's
Thank
funny.
you so much.
Take care.
You too. Take care.
You good?
Thank
Okay.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Aw. She was nice. Aw, he said bye. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, she was really nice. Cool. So, yeah, that was a super interesting conversation. Oh wait, no, turn on red. Yeah, she was really nice. Aw. Let me see what I. Okay, must have changed her life. So, cool. Oh, my mom called me. Oh, I gotta call my mom. Let me call her. It's Mother's Day, so I gotta. Hey, mommy. Oh no. Maddie. Hi, me. Happy Mother's Day, mommy. Yeah, mẹ đang chơi chứ máy cạo giùm hả?
Mẹ đi đi xung ngoài, chị đi ngoài cậu dục.
Oh, Jenny. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah. Đang lái xe làm Uber.
Đi làm, không đi làm Uber.
Yeah. Đang làm tiền.
Chị mẹ không thấy nội.
Yeah. Yeah, and then her family's coming over soon, so we're just buying groceries and preparing for the week.
Mày tưởng con lên nắp nhà để đón bà má vợ.
No, they're driving, but we have to get groceries. We didn't do all that yet, but we.
You gonna cook?
Huh?
You gonna cook?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're cooking, but I'm not sure. I think that's why Sammy wants to go.
Nó làm cái bếp gì đó ngon á thì
Oh.
nó
Yeah.
Sao cho mấy giờ bánh ngon. Mấy giờ lót ngon.
Yeah, we'll make more. Cái đó mắc tiền lắm á.
Yeah, ram á.
Yeah, cái đó 100 đồng á. Like if you buy. Well, if you buy like a full, like a big one, it's like $100.
Yeah, but a big one.
Yeah, sometimes more. Yeah. Yeah, Costco. Yeah. Did you have fun? Yesterday, mommy?
Yeah, it's nice, beautiful flower.
Aw.
Yeah, nice view. Take a lot of pictures.
Aw, that's nice. Did you hang out with Edwin too?
Yeah,
That's good. Do you see? Is he happier? Do you feel like he's?
happy.
That's good. 'Cause-
Mấy đi chia gì đó.
Oh. Yummy.
Nhâm mì ngon.
Aw, that's good.
$50.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, cái view đẹp, nó nhà big 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 nhà.
Oh.
Sit outside with the yesterday was cold.
Yeah, it was cold. It was windy. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Uh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. The business is growing, so that's good. No, we're good. We're pretty good. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're good. Yeah, no more. Yeah. Cái gì mẹ? Yeah, yeah. Đi đâu? Đi đâu? Uh-huh. What? Oh, Longwood. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. That's nice that they do that. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Are you right? Mẹ đang ở nhà hả? Oh, how far? No, mới lái xe. Funny enough, I just dropped someone off in Camden. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you drive all the way to New York or Philly or like. Well, no, I have electric, so yeah, you just charge the car, so it's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, it's not that much, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I like meeting people. I like meeting people. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You make a couple $100. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, yeah. No, chưa chưa tại con nghĩ con làm cái này con bán được nhiều tiền để con chưa muốn làm cái đó. Con nghĩ con làm được mấy trăm ngàn được cơ. Yeah, I'll be fine, Mom. Don't worry about me. Mom, don't worry about it. I'm a businessman. Like I'll be fine. I'm. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a choice. Like I have to save money. I don't really have a choice now. No, I don't. Yeah. 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 You have to compare what you want to buy. Chứ mình làm đâu có nhiều đâu, mình đâu phải cái vấn đề đâu. Get whatever you want to get. You don't look at the price. Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh. Did you? Yeah.
And anyway, it's sparkle shoe, so the color so shiny, my shoe.
Yeah.
Sparkle.